Oh my God, Indian omelets are so addictive and so delicious. Want to learn how I make mine? Well, come join me. I'm gonna show you how. Let's take a look at our ingredients. Obviously, if you're gonna make an omelet, you're gonna start with an egg. I like an egg and a half, so one full egg with the yolk and then one egg white. If you'd like two full eggs, that's completely up to you. If you'd like to do just egg whites, that's up to you as well. You can do whatever you would like with the egg, but about 1.5 to 2 eggs for this recipe really will make the taste profiles really balanced. Now we want some fresh ingredients, including minced onion. So I've got a yellow onion here. I've got ginger grated, and I've got green chili peppers. Could you swap any of this out? Of course you can. You can add in some kale, maybe some chopped spinach, whatever you want to do at this point, but you want to stay away from any kind of vegetable that is a little bit soggy, right? So any kind of ingredient that makes your omelet a little soggy, that would include tomatoes. Even though a lot of Indian omelets are made with tomato, I tend not to prefer it because I like my stuff drier. And I also would recommend, if you're going to use anything like a mushroom, maybe saute it on the side, add it in towards the end, so you can have a really nice dry sort of profile. Another thing that's really important with the Indian omelet is getting the spicing right. I love cumin seed. I like red chili powder or cayenne, a little bit of turmeric powder, some salt, and that's really all I add. If you want to add some garam masala or some coriander powder, you absolutely can. Do whatever you want. I just feel like when you start adding more spices, I know this is a little bit ironic coming from the woman who adds tons of spice and heat to her food. I feel like an omelet gets a little muddy. Like it just gets too, it takes on almost a little bit too much flavor. I truly love the simplicity of the cumin seed with red chili, turmeric, and just a little bit of salt. This is my absolute favorite version of an Indian omelet. Another thing I like to use is, this is an opportunity to use my coconut oil. You could also use ghee. You could use any kind of vegetable oil, whatever you would like. But coconut oil goes super well with the omelet and the egg. So it's a safe place to get that coconut oil in. And I say safe only because I want to make sure whenever I'm cooking Indian food, that coconut oil does, flavor-wise, go with the ingredients that I am cooking up. All right, so now let's go ahead and lightly beat our egg. If you wanted to add in a little bit of milk or some other dairy alternative, you can, just to get it a little fluffier, but you don't have to. And then we're gonna put in all of our ingredients. So here we go. The fresh ingredients are gonna go in. And then we're gonna get in our spices, our cumin seed, and our other simple spices. That's really all there is to it, folks. The reason my omelet is a little bit different than some of these other masala omelets that you'll see out there is this step. Typically with Indian cooking, we're gonna take the spices, we're gonna head to our stovetop, and in the oil or ghee, we're gonna heat them up to do the tadka with the cumin seed. I don't want that. I want a little bit of crunch on my omelet with my onion at the end. This is why I add it all in at this point. If you wanted to, you could heat up your oil, put in your cumin seed, put in your onion, put in your your ginger, your green chili, cook it a little bit on the stovetop, but I don't like it that way. In fact, this is how I've grown up making and eating my Indian omelet. There's no one way to make things, right? I mean, it depends on how you grew up with it. It depends on how your family cooked it, how your mom raised you on this recipe. This is how my mom made it. This is how I like making it. If you'd like to switch it up, feel free to do that. And again, I put it all right in, makes it really simple. And at this point too, you could take this mixture, put it in the fridge, save it for when you have company or guest over, and then pull it out for really quick, easy cooking. Let's go to the stovetop now, folks. We are now at our stovetop. I've already got a pan warming here with the coconut oil in it. See that? It melted down a little bit. It's beautifully warmed up just perfectly. We're gonna go ahead and put our egg in here. And to make this a delicious, beautiful omelet, you're gonna have the heat on a low heat. Once that pan is nice and warm, let's even turn it down a little bit more so it can just beautifully, beautifully cook up. I'll spread out the onion just to make sure we get a little beautiful crunch with every single bite. And we're gonna just go ahead and let that cook. Super simple, right? And then if you've got it, you're gonna go ahead and put a lid on that pan. I like this really simple lid from another pot, but it works really well. It fits my small pan. I like these small pans because it enables me to make a personal omelet for all my guests, my family, whomever is over. And it is so beautifully delicious. Look how nicely this comes right off. It's not cooked yet. If you wanted to just make a scramble, you can go in there and just scramble it right up, right there. And you've got a masala scramble. Yum, yum. Let's turn the heat up just a touch. And we're gonna just go ahead and cook this through. It should not take very long at all. Once it starts to cook on the one side, I'm gonna grab it with a spatula, flip it right over, let it cook for a minute or two on the other side. And then that's about it, folks, for a delicious masala omelet. I'll bring you back once this is done cooking so you can see what the finished product looks like. All right, I just flipped it over. Look how beautiful it looks. Now, for a masala Indian omelet, we like it cooked through. It's gotta be beautifully cooked through. We do not like our eggs soft inside. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna flip it over one more time so you can see that. Look how lovely all those spices and ingredients. You've got the chili pepper showing through. You've got the cumin seed right in there. You've got the onion. It is nice and crunchy, and it is going to be a delicious, delicious sensation in your mouth when you eat it, especially on either a piece of buttered toast. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Or, you know, a parantha or a warm roti really is the way we eat this in our households. And we absolutely love our Indian omelets. That's how simple it is, folks, to make these. You can do this all the time with your own family and your friends, and you will wow them every single time you make this. It's so delicious. The spices are so amazing. You know, another really cool touch is if you have some dried fenugreek, right as this top part is cooking, once you flip it over, put the fenugreek right in the middle. It looks beautiful when you present it on a plate to your guest. You can also add in cilantro. You could have added in some mint if you wanted to. That's not traditional, but I'm sure that would be delicious. You can eat this with mint chutney, which is traditional. A little bit of tamarind chutney, maybe some achar, whatever you'd like. And that's it. That is an Indian omelet, folks. Enjoy. I hope you're going to make this in your household. Check out my recipe on indianisapplepie.com. Please, please subscribe to our YouTube page. Same thing, Indian is Apple Pie. See you soon.